Hi there, Z here, and you know, what's not to love about a medieval battlefield game? I mean, the burnt bodies and the collapsed castle all around you, just really establishing that atmosphere, and the way that you can just lob off limbs from people like their bodies are made out of like sawdust and jelly. And you know, the best thing, in my personal opinion, the best thing I can think about those games is just watching the enemies flee before you, leaving behind their gold and their riches and their alcohol and their women for you to just take whatever you want. It's a fantastic time playing these type of games, but you know what's even better? You could take all of that experience for only $30 with a new medieval battlefield game that recently came out called Mordhau. Don't ask me what the hell it means because I have no idea. So, while we're going through this review, I would like to encourage everybody to, grab some sort of piece of armor, unsheath your sword that you bought at that rummage sale like 5 years ago, and let's DEUS VULT all over this review. I know what some of you will already be saying. Hasn't this already been done before? The whole action, hack and slash, time blocking and attacking medieval thing? And yeah, multiple times, actually. But if it was just a blatant ripoff of all those other games, it wouldn't really have the traction that it has right now. In the past few weeks or so since it's been out, the player base, YouTube videos, and pretty funny Steam reviews have been exploding, so obviously they're doing things a little differently than the others. And as a man who's played all the other games, albeit not very recently, I decided to sack up, slap down $30 and see exactly what this game has in store. And what's my final decision?
Approximately 10 hours later.
Oh, I'm loving this game right now. I really am. I mean, it seems a lot clunkier and slower paced than all the other games that I've played, which might turn some people off, but frankly, I love it. It's a lot harder to swing your sword or your battle axe or aim down your bow, which just makes the kills oh so much sweeter when you actually do kill someone. But let's start from the beginning. To start with, let's go through the tutorials to get a grasp of what this game really is. And I'm sure some of you out there will be making fun of me for doing the tutorials like I'm some sort of casual beta boy, but hey, this game gives you money to actually do it. They actually give you in-game currency, so I call it motivation. And even though this is strictly just an arena type game where they throw a bunch of inexperienced bumblefucks in the same map and watch them kill each other, the tutorial actually has some fucking hilarious moments to it.
This is a real battlefield, but don't be alarmed. We're perfectly safe at the moment. Well, I suppose that moment has passed. Pick up that axe. Take down those doors. Excellent. Now do the other door. What's the matter with you two?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Take that ammo and build it all back up to how it was! Take out that closest yellow flag with a well-aimed shot. Beautiful. Take out the middle one. What a spectacle. That one far out there. Can you hit it? Great. Oh no. You took down the enemy siege tower. We were supposed to be in a ceasefire.
Seriously, if they keep making expansions for this, or maybe a DLC with a single player story with the same voice actors and the same writing staff and everything, I'd drop an additional $20 on this game, I really would. But anywho, this is here to show you the multiple different types of attacks that you can do, which is pretty vast. You know, there's just the simple swing, the lunge, the parry, the feint attack, the counter attack, the kick, the switch of hand for heavier targeted enemies, the bow training, the horse training, the catapult training, and fucking so many other things in between that'll make you go cross-eyed. Now, Zach, I hear you already complain. Will you remember half of this shit or even utilize a handful of these in the real game? Good question. No, not at all. Most of the time, you'll just get on a horse to slaughter a ton of people before getting gunned down by a bunch of archers on your side, or you'll just kind of walk up to somebody who's already attacking another player to kill them and get the final attack. That's what's neat about this game. The concept is easy enough, right? Keep swinging until someone dies. But it has the ability to be so much more of a skilled type of game when you understand and kind of master all the different aspects of it. Or I guess a shorter way would have just said, easy to learn, difficult to master, but fuck Bushnell and his laws. Alright, now that we know how to play the game, I guess we'll just jump right into it, right?
Wrong!
Now we have to find the correct character from the plethora that they have that more establishes your playstyle. You like being an archer, killing things from hundreds of feet away in the most cowardly way possible? Yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. Maybe you're more of a shield and one-handed type of guy. They have several classes like that. Maybe you just like setting up traps and throwing fire bombs into the mass of people fighting and just hopefully you don't kill one of your own people. Yeah, they have one guy who does that as well. All of these and more are found in this ragtag group of brawny manliness. But hey, if you can't find someone that you like, that's someone that just screams you, just say fuck it, I'll make my own guy. Yeah, make your own person and customize the look, the armor, the weapons, and all the attributes to create the perfect hunk of meat to sacrifice to the ever-running machine of war. But you can't have the most perfect person overall. Oh, no. You can't have the ultimate Mary Sue killing machine that has all the attributes and the best armor and the best weapons and, hey, even took the head cheerleader to prom during high school. No, if you want to be proficient in one aspect, you must take away from the other ones here with a point system that they have instituted. Want lots of armor with a big ass sword so you can charge headfirst, front line into battle? Hey, that sounds good. Let me see here. That'll be 2 points for your helmet, 3 points for the body armor, 2 points for the gauntlet, 6 points for the sword, and oh, you're out of points. That's it! No secondary weapon in case someone knocks this sword out of your hand. No attributes to give you the upper hand in 1-to-1 skirmishes. You want a Urka-High version of a Mordhau character? Hey, you got it, but that's nothing else but that, buddy. That's why you really have to think about the specific characters that will be good for you in this game when multiple situations are thrown at you. So, now that we have your character, which battle type would you prefer? You know, do you want to go and do a simple capture all areas to win or be the first to genocide the other team of players? How about having wave after wave after wave of AIs come after you while you and a handful of other individuals kill them and get money to unlock better items, you know, like Call of Duty Zombies mode, or maybe even... Yeah, I guess it shouldn't surprise me that there's a Battle Royale in this game. I mean, I don't know, I don't even know what to think anymore. I mean, every single time I make the joke of saying something that's not Battle Royale, that gets a Battle Royale, I'm usually right. I think I made a joke before saying Tetris was going to have a Battle Royale, and fuck me and my asshole, they have a Battle Royale now. So, whatever, yeah, it has a Battle Royale, and yeah, it's fine, it's just a Battle Royale in this game. They put like 60 characters in a really, really small map, so it's more like just a skirmish. It really is. It's not like a big, full-fledged war. They don't give you a big-ass map. They give you a small map, and hey, sometimes you get weapons. Hey, sometimes you run around screaming while another man tries to kill you with said weapons. I don't know. It's just another Battle Royale. Let's move on. So, most of the time you'll have this frontline battle game that you'll be playing, and when you finally get into a massive battle, oh boy is it fun. Again, since this game is so new, most of the people that you'll be going against will swat at you like a playground slap fight until one of you happens to best the other one by pure chance, or someone else comes up behind you and sticks a pike so far up your ass, Ivan the Terrible would get a hard on. I mean, the catapults firing everywhere, the people on horses, lobbing people's heads off, people chopping off arms and legs while the other party is still trying to fight them, and overall reenacting the Black Knight scene from Monty Python. It's just fantastic. It's all really great, but before we get too much into this, I want to talk about microtransactions. I want to get nice and serious here, since this has been a major sticking point for many, many games coming out recently, spanning over multiple games, over multiple developers. I think we should at least talk about it here. With something that is so controversial that gamers are literally not buying games outright, with the idea of that dreaded term, microtransactions. So, how bad are they in this game? There is none. And if Randy Pitchford is watching this, that also includes skins. You know, all skins, armor pieces, weapons, logos, and everything in between in this game can only be unlocked with currency that you get in this game by playing the game at the time of making this video. Now, they do reserve the right, you know, to introduce microtransactions at any time they deem worthy, and if they mentioned that they would ever do it, it would be cosmetic only. That's what they have mentioned, which if you ask me, is fine enough, okay? See, Randy, how hard was that to convey? But I better move on before he starts adding me at my Twitter account I don't even fucking have because he doesn't like what I have to say, so... You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he starts sending me angry carrier pigeon letters or some shit. Anyway, the game is fun. There is no doubt in that. It's methodical, it's entertaining, it's realistic, almost to a fault. Like, don't expect to follow through with most of your attacks if you're swinging overhead on a two-handed sword in a cramped underground area, because that shit will hit off of every single wall and it will lose momentum as it hits your enemies, and your enemy just laughs at the scratch and pokes your fucking eyes out. But still, it's fun. The developers are indie, so they care more about their customers having fun instead of the backers that they really don't have. The fan base is high and still growing now, but the only issue I find with this game is most battle games like this get stale after a good amount of time for most gamers. Me personally find these games incredibly relaxing. Jump on quick to get into a game for some mindless violence, play a few hours, and then fuck off to go do other things. Kind of like the Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon, but some may want more of it. So hopefully they'll release a sort of ranked mode maybe, where there's only like 5 to 10 players fight on a much smaller map, so they're reliant more on skills more than, hey, Mom Porker 6969 Tot Keck killed you while you were distracted on a one-on-one fight, and I just wanted to make it more like that. I feel like it would be a lot easier to do that, but anyways, $30 is pushing it for a lot of people, and I understand that, but it is a solid game for a down-to-earth developer that really just wants to play the game, wants to make it for anyone who really just enjoys video games. And if this doesn't help you decide, look at YouTube videos. This game is fucking spreading quicker than the plague there. Thanks for sticking with me. Cheers, and DEUS VULT!